Hello guys and welcome to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, if you can't already tell by the titles, beautiful titles on the screen. Just a Pelipper catching some mail, and we are going to be, it's not going to be like my usual style of videos where, you know, I play with you Force Wave. We both went sick, and so we were like, hey, let's do some other stuff, and we were like, okay, and so, we're probably going to be both uploading this at the same time, so go check out his channel. There will be a little annotation or something in the description, like right there, right now. Right here, right now, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, this is what, if you haven't played Red Rescue Team, it's basically like a Pokemon spin-off, for the Game Boy. I think Blue Rescue Team's for the DS. I think it's like the same thing, but just slightly different. So, not the same thing. But it'll, basically, like, explore, and in this part, you're, choosing your Pokemon. Now, you don't, like, get to choose, but, you can take little questions, and these questions will determine, like, your personality, quote, unquote. I mean, it's not like a actual personality test, but it'll show you, like, you can kind of abuse it a little bit to get, so you can get different Pokemon, like if you want to say, like, oh, I want to be Adamant or whatever Charmander is, you can just, like abuse the questions to what an Adamant person would say, and you're like, oh, there you go, now you get a Charmander. So, obviously I'm a boy if you can't tell by my high-pitched feminine voice. So, strong, justice, hate evil, blah, 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 blah. Basically, I get the Brave type, and it's like, oh, cool. I was like, oh, cool, I don't remember who the Brave type is. This will be really cool, right? Because, you know, Brave things are good, usually. You know, Gryffindor and everything. Then I get Machop. The worst possible thing I could get, in my opinion, honestly. Because from what I remember, the two bosses I always had trouble with were either Skarmory or Zapdos. I think Zapdos was the boss, I'm not sure. And so I was like, oh, great, now I'm having, like, a huge flying weakness. So, I get here and I'm like, oh man, Trico! Like, because, you know, Sceptile is one of my favorite Pokemon. But then I realized, oh wait, I can't choose Trico because I have a huge flying weakness, fighting, and grass. You know, oh, there you go, now you can't, like, choose them. So, I ended up choosing Pikachu because, you know, electric beats flying. And also what I didn't know when I chose him was that he starts out with Thunderbolt. So he basically is able to, like, one-shot everything with Thunderbolt. It's like a base power 95 move. I don't know what it is in Red Rescue Team. I don't know if it's, like, the same or not. But I named it View Force Wave because I do the Emerald playthrough with him, Selfless Same Pug. You should go check it out. It's on the channel somewhere. I'm too lazy to make an annotation. So, you know, I take like 8 years to name because it's not like a regular keyboard. You should look at your keyboard while you do that so you can see how to spell that. Go for it. So here it is. We were basically just going in, and he's like, "Oh, where am I? I don't know." He was like originally, spoiler alert. If you don't want spoilers for this game, just go now. I mean, I don't remember too much, but I do remember like some basic plot points, like, oh, he was a human, and then he woke up. You should have left earlier, sorry. He was like a human, and so he wakes up, and Pikachu's like, oh, hey, what's up, dude? And he's like, I don't even know where I am, and I'm not supposed to be a Pokemon, and why do I have a Macklemore haircut? It's just, oh, man. And so basically he loses all his 401k and has to restart his whole life as a Pokemon, and now he has no retirement funds and no schooling, and he's basically the stupidest one there. But, so he's asking him questions, and eventually, a Butterfree's gonna come, spoiler alert again, a Butterfree's gonna come up, and he's gonna be like, oh, now we gotta go to Tiny Woods, I think, and that'll be the first area of the game. You can explore, you can do whatever you want, or not like explore, but it like, kinda helps you get along with the thing. In my name, this is gonna be good, it's, Phat, you know what, I'll wait for it, I'll show you. Are you ready? Okay, so Phat Gaben. Now, if you don't know the whole story behind Gaben, it's basically like Gabe Newell, the developer of Valve. Or not the developer of Valve, he's the CEO of Valve. And, you know, of course, Valve makes Steam, you know, carries PC games and stuff. So I was like, oh, Phat Gaben, okay, like Fat like PH because he's a gangster Gaben. I know it's a stupid, it's a stupid thing, but okay. So here's the part where the Butterfree comes up, and I was like, oh, wait, the Butterfree's not black. Is that a shiny Butterfree? And I was like, no, it's not. I got really sad. I mean, I know it obviously can't be shiny because it's like an animation thing. Not an animation thing, like a cutscene, but, you know. So basically, he's like, oh, gotta help free Caterpie because apparently he neglected his son and left him in the woods, and he's like, oh, well... Well, hey, now that I left him there and I can't save him, I need to hire some Goonies to help go kill a bunch of other Pokemon that are roaming around stealing stuff off the ground, which apparently just appears there for no reason. Okay, so here's where we are. There's a Pidgey up in the corner, and now, usually I would just go straight for the stairs, but since it's the first few areas, I wanted to go explore a little bit, get some items and stuff like that. And so here I was like testing out the buttons, because, you know, this is the first time I've been playing since, you know, since I had started playing when I was little. So I'm going through this, and I'm like, Pikachu, oh wait, you're dying, gotta go help save him. And I go up there, and Pikachu just, oh no, I thought Pikachu killed him. So I think I hit A, and I kill him, yeah. So Pikachu basically did all the work, and I just went into cleanup crew. So normally I would just go right through the stair right there, but instead I'm gonna go around and explore a little bit. And what's cool about this is that I can use the fast forward button since I'm playing on an emulator. Don't sue me, Nintendo. And so I can just like fast forward through little parts. Like I can just hold the spacebar and just like zoom my way through it instead of holding B, which I never really liked to begin with. You know, just like holding B and running through the fast areas really fast, and you might miss an item, a few items or two. And I think I just left the Wurmple. And here, yeah, obviously can't leave the one. So we're just gonna keep hitting him, and eventually Pikachu's gonna do something. Nope, okay, I guess Pikachu's not gonna help. Thanks, Pikachu. You're making me do all the work. Macklemore over here. Okay, so Pidgey misses Pikachu. I'm just going in, hitting stuff. Oh, so right here I was about to die, and I was like, oh no. And because I had forgotten that when you were walking, it just like heals you up as you walk, so you're not like constantly having to eat orange berries and things like that. And so it's kind of like a turn-based like Pokemon, but not really at the same time. I don't even remember what Poke Dollars do. I think you can like buy items. I mean, obviously you can buy items. You don't just like throw money at people and it doesn't do anything. But okay, so I'm talking to Pikachu, and there's a Sun Current, and see, he gets. Oh, maybe he doesn't learn Thunderbolt. Maybe it's Thundershock. I don't know. I thought for some reason that's a Thunderbolt, and I was like, oh great, Pikachu just automatically better than me, and I have to just compete with Pikachu the whole time. And so I named him V4 Slave, and it's like, oh great, Pikachu, Vincent's already a higher level than me, and he's not even playing. So also there's like these Wonder Tiles, and I wasn't sure what they did right up until like the second part of the episode, and they just basically. I'll show you when they get to them, but they just like heal you up. No, they don't heal you up. I'm sorry. They remove status conditions, or not status conditions. They like if you get your attack lowered, if you step on one of those, it'll take it away. So you're basically not walking around the whole time with your attack stat lowered, like throughout the entire dungeon. Okay, so I pick up some more Pokédollars here, and now obviously the next area is gonna be right to my left, but I wanted to check up there, and of course it was just like a little hallway. You know, if someone wants to sit in the corner and cry for whatever reason, they can do that. Oh, and also if you didn't know, these dungeons are randomly generated, so you're obviously it's gonna be different every time. And so what was cool about on this one is that 2 Pokemon came at me right from the start, and I was like, whoa, dude, check it out. And so Pikachu was like, we're like, oh yeah, time for a double battle. Steven and Brendan versus the Team Magma and Team Aqua guys or whatever. We're at the space station in wherever the space Moss Deep. I want to say it was in Moss Deep. But we basically just wrecked them both because we're so hardcore gangsters, and plus it's the first level of the game. And here I was like, oh okay, well there's an orange berry on the ground. I can't pick it up because apparently my inventory's full. So I was like, oh wait, there's a ground option. I just eat it, heal up, and basically I'm a straight thugging. And so this guy up here, Pidgey. I mean, normally I'd be like, oh Pikachu, save me, but because you know he's a flying type. But obviously they're a low enough level where I can just take him on by myself. But at this point I didn't know how to use moves, so if you don't see me like using low kick or whatever to get more experience points, that's why. And so basically here's a Braylon right here, sporing me, putting me to sleep. I know it's an execute, but if you play like competitive, you know Braylon's always sporing everyone because he's. Or Smeargle. I hate Smeargle so much. So all he does is he puts you to sleep, weakens your whole team with Sticky Web, and then if you don't have a Rapid Spinner or a Defogger, it's basically, oh well, you basically already lost because Smeargle's so cheap. Plus, you can learn almost any move. Is it every single move? It might be every single move. I don't even know. There's probably like a few moves. Like, you probably can't learn Roar of Time or I don't know, whatever special moves the legendaries have. Well, he might be able to actually. I don't even know. My baby's safe. Oh, that's okay. It has been dangerous all of a sudden with quakes and fissures like that one. So basically we just get our rewards, because every time you do a mission, it's like, oh, hey, here's some rewards. You can go do whatever you want. That's, so obviously I'm the Mod Chop, the lead character, if you haven't seen it, and Vincent, our V-Force Wave. I just called Pikachu V-Force Wave. It was like, oh, it's partner thing, blah, blah, blah. But no, I've already said that like 8 different times. So we're getting things going. And we're just waiting for the dialogue to go through so I can actually talk about the gameplay. I mean, I know this first part is going to be like really plot heavy, so there's obviously not going to be a lot going on other than just like story development. Because I mean, obviously you can't just like have an intro. It's like, oh, let's play the game all the time. I mean, there was not a book where it's just like go straight into the plot or like straight into like the meat of the book without having like a little introduction. I mean, I know that can be like a little introductory thing where you oh, my music's been playing the whole time. Oops. I had my phone on silent and my music's been playing the whole time. That's cool. Okay, so eventually Pikachu's like, yo, dog, you can bunk at my place because you have no place to be. Because apparently I wasn't in this world before. And I don't know if they ever really explained why I was here other than there's like something. They might have been Explorers of Time and Darkness. With like the Palkia and some like dimensional shifting or something. So basically that's the mailbox where we get all our our missions and stuff that we have to do. That are not, I don't know if you get them for plot missions or not, but this place is gonna be, we're gonna be going to this place a lot because there's like if you go below it, there's a lot of different things. And so basically we get a badge, we get other stuff, and so I've never actually hit refuse there, so I don't know if it just like makes you restart the game if you hit because he asks if you wanna form a rescue team, and obviously you can't have Pokemon Red rescue team without having a rescue team. So if I've never actually hit refuse right there. It'd be kind of interesting to see though what it would do. So what's your team name? Okay, so are you ready, guys? Ready? And my screen just went blank. Okay, my screensaver came up. So this is a really refined name, very fancy, very eloquent, very yes, that is our team name. If you can't read the screen, there you go. He just said it like 8 different times. Okay. Thank you, Pikachu, for being really vulgar and obscene. Okay, so we're gonna go do it. It's like, yeah, we did it, guys. Woo, peace, victory, woo. And that will be the end of the video. I am PdudeSoPhat. Thank you for watching. Links to next episode and subscribe button will be annotations on the screen. That is Pokemon Rescue Team, and see you next time. Woo!